Hey guys, it's Barlock here, and I'm bringing you another Pokemon video. In celebration of the announcement of Pokemon Sword and Shield, I've decided that I'm going to do a series of top 8 videos about various aspects of the Pokemon world. So what better place to start than with probably the most basic question there is: who's your favorite Pokemon? With that in mind, this is my top 8 favorite Pokemon video. Now, if you find this interesting, then feel free to quick attack the sub button to stay up to date for more top 8 videos, speculation, trailer reactions, and various new content that's going to be coming in 2019 and beyond. While you're at it, if you want to hit the like button, comment, or share this video, it would be much appreciated, as I'm hoping to make this channel grow. Now, with that in mind, let's get started. Starting us off at number 8, we have Whimsicott. It's no secret that I don't really like a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon, but Whimsicott really stands out. It looks fantastic, to put it simply. Most importantly to me, it probably has the best shiny in the game. The blue, white, and black just really stands out and looks amazing. It also really helps that it has a fantastic ability in Prankster, making it a really solid choice to use in battle. And to put it simply, if you look at its design, it's just a really cute, well-designed Pokemon that anyone would want to have on their team. Coming in at number 7, we have Venomoth. I'm not sure exactly what it is about this Pokemon, but I've always thought it has a really fantastic design. Just one look at it and you can tell that it's a poisonous moth, and the purple actually looks quite good on it. Its shiny is also quite good, especially considering this is a Gen 1 Pokemon, and a lot of those Pokemon have very questionable shinies, to put it lightly. It also happens to be one of the better bug Pokemon that there are out there in terms of competitiveness. Its tinted lens ability makes it actually hit pretty hard compared to most other bugs. Coming in at number 6, we have Kingdra. To put it simply, Kingdra has a fantastic typing, 2 great abilities in Swift Swim and Sniper, and its stats are all around quite good. Its stats really facilitate a mixed attacker, so you can make a ton of different sets with this Pokemon. You can make it a special attacker, you can make it a physical attacker, which I quite like actually running it with Dragon Dance. Or you can even make it bulky if you'd like to. Its water and dragon typing is also very good offensively and defensively, only really having to worry about other dragon attacks and fairy types now. But still, this Pokemon hits really hard. You can make a ton of different sets with it, so your opponent never really knows exactly what they're going to be facing, and it's just a really great Pokemon to use. You could easily make a whole team of 6 of them. And speaking of dragons, for my number 5 choice, we have Red-Eyes Black Dragon himself, Zekrom. Back when Gen 5 came out, I thought that this Pokemon looked a little too over-designed, a bit too much like a Digimon, as people would say. But over time, he's really grown on me. I really like the design, more so than any other legendary, really. It just looks really cool, he hits really hard, and I just like the design aesthetic in general. There's not really much more than that. He just looks great, and he is very fun to use. Coming in at number 4, we have Ninetales. This Pokemon is just really cool all around. There's just so much to say about it. For one thing, I really like the playstyle that it has. It is very speedy, and it hits pretty hard as well. It also has an Alolan form, which looks amazing. I'm not even sure whether I like the fire form better or if I like the ice form, because they both just look so cool. Both of them also have great abilities in Drought or Snow Warning, and the ice version actually has access to Aurora Veil as well, which makes this thing just so tanky. And then, if that isn't enough, the fire form of Ninetales also has easily one of the coolest shinies in the whole game. All in all, this is just one of the coolest Pokemon to use. Coming in at number 3, we have everyone's favorite Pokemon, Charizard. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, I know a lot of people rolled their eyes at the fact that I'm including him as one of my favorites, but I grew up back when Pokemon came out, and I picked Charmander, and so Charizard was the Pokemon I grew up with. He was just really cool looking and still is. He may be a little overrated, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he's just really cool. He's a part of my childhood. And in competitive now, since the introduction of Mega Charizard's X and Y, he's just a powerhouse, to put it simply. I also had the Charizard card back when the trading card game came out, and so that also has helped to make me like him more, even though back then the card was quite overrated as well. Not that that mattered to me, because I used Charizard in my decks regardless, even though it wasn't the best competitively. Coming in at number 2, we have perhaps a surprising choice in Chikorita. I have a love-hate relationship with this Pokemon. Verging more on love, but at the same time, it's complicated. Basically, back when Gold and Silver came out, I used Cyndaquil because I like fire starters in general. But one time I decided I wanted to try out Chikorita, and it was absolute torture. This Pokemon is terrible against 6 or 7 of the gyms that you face in Johto. The only one that it's actually good against is the fighting gym, which is also probably the weakest gym in the game, to be honest. And it's actually decent against Whitney because Chikorita's evolved forms actually have pretty decent bulk. But regardless, using this Pokemon is just absolute torture. But that said, if you go through the whole game suffering with this one Pokemon, it kind of makes you grow a fondness with it. It's like you've been in the trenches together. So this love-hate relationship is just continued over the years, and I'm at the point now where I just really appreciate how much crap this Pokemon has put me through. And at this point too, I even have a Chikorita plushie. I saw it on sale, and it came with a Premier Ball actually, which is even funnier because for me, Premier Balls are the Pokeball that you throw at a Pokemon that has been pissing you off. So you throw the Premier Ball at it as a form of disrespect. So the fact that this Chikorita came with a Premier Ball was just icing on the cake for me. Coming in at number 1, we have Jolteon. Honestly, if I was including multiple evolutionary forms on this list would be dominated by evolutions. Eevee itself could have easily taken second in this list, but I also really like Umbreon, Vaporeon, you get the idea. Anyway, Jolteon is easily my favorite of the evolutions. Its moveset is very limited, but I like how it plays. I have swept I don't know how many teams using Jolteon once my other Pokemon clear up any ground types or Chanseys that might roadblock it. There's no feeling more satisfying than using Hidden Power Ice to one-shot a Landorus which thought it had you dead to rights. I also quite like its design. It is easily one of the coolest looking of the evolutions. Although its shiny leaves something to be desired, it looks like a pickle, kind of. That said, the reason that I really like Jolteon is that when I was a kid, someone gave us a toy Jolteon, but I used to play with it actually with our Lego. For some reason, my Lego men had a pet Jolteon basically because of this. And so I grew up really growing attached to this Jolteon, and I actually still have it. I actually sit it beside my computer desk, and so it's there just kind of watching me every day. And so we've just been through a lot together, this Jolteon and I, and isn't that the essence of what Pokemon is about? I can't think of a better way to put it than that. Jolteon and I have grown up together, and that's my list. So, who are your favorite Pokemon? Be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know who your favorite Pokemon is, and feel free to start up a dialogue. I'd be happy to chat. But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is Barlock, signing off.